Alright, welcome back to the second video. So routine of the housekeeping department starts at around 6:30 a.m. and this opening of the house will take place until 8 a.m. in which the reports will be received and also prepared. Opening of the house is the first step in the chronology. Information communicated from the front desk to housekeeping, they call it night clerk's report to housekeeping, is transcribed onto working forms for the housekeeping department. Like we said, we will get the information from the front desk and then we will generate our forms or reports to be filled up by the staff. Adequate staffing is ensured and preparation is made for the arrival of workers. Guys, preparation over here means the preparation of the supervisor's daily work report and also the GRA report, so that they know what actually is assigned to them. The direction and delegation of daily tasks for the routine conduct of work by a portion of a housekeeping staff will be briefed. Yes, one of the opening of the house task is actually to conduct the briefing to all the housekeeping staff, so that we will remind them. Firstly, we will explain the tasks and responsibilities of the day. It will be followed up by the special remarks and special requests of the day. For example, if there is any VIP, what need to be prepared or what need to be done as a special request for VIP. And then morning activities is from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Most housekeeping departments start their routine at 8 o'clock in the morning. The time for the start of morning activities may vary based on the ability of the GRA to access the guest room. The executive housekeeper will review the hotel status to ensure that sufficient staff members to cover the daily activities. It's okay. As workers arrive, GRAs and senior GRAs will pick up the work assignment. This is what we call as housekeeping reports just now, and sign for keys on the pass key control sheet. Yeah, you will pick up the master key and also you will sign the logbook. That is what it means by control sheet. Some institutions they will use the control sheet, some others will use the logbook. GRA cards should be properly loaded the day before and should require slight attention. Means you will generally see whether things are enough, the supplies, the linen and so on. Each GRA now moves toward the assigned area of room and cleaning responsibility. After 1 p.m., you will resolve what they call as the do not disturb rooms. Usually when you stay in the hotel, you will be supplied with a sign that you can put on your doorknob, the D&D sign. So this D&D sign, we will not entertain, the room with the D&D signs, we will not entertain until 1 p.m. or maybe later time of your shift. How do we actually entertain this one? We usually will call the room instead of knocking, because they don't want to be disturbed. It is if you knock, then they have to open the door, so you will intrude into their privacy. So the best way to handle the D&D room is to call the room. All right, so you will call the room and ask if they need they need you to make up the room, or if they need to change the towel, something like that. So you will do something like offering room cleaning or room makeup or changing of towel. And then evening activities starting from 6 p.m. to midnight. The workload of the evening crew can be summarized as follow. Number one is to record the housekeeper's report and then update the report. So evening activities, number one is the evening staff will do the report to be sent to to be sent, they will need to update the housekeeping report. So they will actually consolidate everything and update the department report. About 6 p.m. you will receive rechecks and to check the status of room listed. During 6 p.m. usually you will receive the status of room from the from the front office, and then you need to recheck. You will compare your room status, housekeeping room status, with the front office room status. Sometimes there will be clashing in the room status, so you might need to solve the discrepancies we said just now. Many rechecks will require a light tidy. Light tidy means the light tidying up of rooms. So some rooms they request for second service of the day, then it is actually the light tidy. You don't really need to make up the room, you just need to tidy up the rooms, maybe just throwing garbage or what, that is light tidy. And then some will require complete makeup. Complete makeup means you have to do again the bed and also clean the bathroom. And then some others only require the verification of correct status, so you don't need to do anything during the evening shift. Turndowns begin at about 7 p.m. and are continued until completed. The night supervisor, assisted by the members of the night crew, may restock cut top basket for the proper par of guest supplies. Guys, so evening staff will do turn down service and also will reload the trolley. Restock the cart means reload the trolley with the supplies. Now I want to actually discuss what is turn down service. Guys, I think before this I have briefed you very briefly about turn down service. Turn down service actually is the service that we give to prepare the room for sleeping. That is turn down service. So turn down service will start at around 7 p.m. in which you will do a few things to prepare the room for sleeping. Why they call it turn down service? It is because you will turn down means you will fold down the bed linen for preparing the bed for use. An item of confectionery such as chocolate or a mint is typically left on the top of a pillow in the bed that has been turned down. Guys, how is to turn down? Actually, we will fold this duvet. This one, some books they call it comforter, some books they call it bedspread. This is also known as duvet, the bed duvet. So this bed duvet, white bed duvet, will be turned down, in which both sides, left and right, will be turned down and prepared for sleeping, so that it is easier for the guests. Guys, later we will go, if we have time, I will call you for practical class in which we will learn on how to prepare beds. Usually this area in which this comforter will be tucked inside or will be tucked under the mattress, but for the turn down service we will pull out and turn it down this way so that the customers can easily easily go into the bed. Yeah, some chocolates, even some hotel they will provide flowers for the customers. This is change of towel. Sometimes they will change the towel for the guests during the turn down service. Guys, sorry, what is this one? This one is mostly this is the package that they are selling, but most of the time, what we need to provide is the menu.